Dun, 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 dun.
Week 3.
Week 3 SPL. I feel like it's going by so fast.
It really is. We're already mid-season now.
I
Which
think
is
it's also
crazy.
because like a lot of us are ahead. So
Yeah. No, it's ahead for us, right? It's a 1 week ahead for us right now. So it already is feeling like it's breezing by so fast.
legit. Hello, RTSK. Hello, hello, hello. Pop this out.
Yeah, tweet going.
Pop out the chat. Hey, Marvin. Hello, Marvin. Why am I so late? What are you talking about? This is actually like early. Kevin, thank you for the 17. My car is locked for some reason, so didn't renew automatically. Fixed. Appreciate you, buddy. Hope you are doing well. Hey, Chirpy. Aviana, hey, Grape Juice. Hello, Stitch. Hey, Cosmo.
You know what I got in the mail today?
A bill?
No.
What'd you get in the mail?
Persona 3 Reload.
Oh, I think Shuckle was streaming that.
I'm hyped. Gonna play that later, probably this weekend. Not leaving my room, playing that game all weekend.
I believe you. Don't you have to play a
I
draft
believe
game?
it. Yeah.
I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Yeah, breakfast.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Thank you all for the birthday wishes, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you for the birthday.
You
wishes.
can all wish me happy birthday. You can all wish me happy birthday. It's always my birthday. Every single day.
It's never his birthday, but I appreciate you wishing it for him. I'm excited. Who's excited for SPL coming out Sunday? How do you feel about LeBron's Washington clothes? You think he'll affect his light? Yes, Cameron. Look, there's some people that say late stream, and some why you stream so late, and then you have Ultimate Ninja Sensei that said early stream. First thing they say. Hey, Rido, nice, Marvin. That's the way to do it.
The duality.
Can't beat them, you join them.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. We're going to be going over the matchups. Obviously, we vote. You guys give your thoughts as well. A lot of cool matchups as well. We have a lot of we have the Battle of New York later. We'll talk about that. That's what I'm saying. This is early. Beast John, welcome back, buddy. Appreciate you. About halfway through the main season, second draft league, and somehow made it to number 2 in the standings. Nice, Lantern. And we're gonna let some people call in, and we'll start in a couple minutes. And then I'll put the poll up. And then we'll have a good night. Maybe tomorrow I'll do some Ironman. Depending on what time I get back home. I have a few things to do as well. Yep, Ironmans do usually end at 3 a.m. Hey, Golden. Got my first SC draft coming up. Got any tips? Yeah, have a good time. Bring the Pokemon you want to use and trust your team. That's it. And hope they bring the wrong sets. Wife is at ladies retreat this weekend and I'm bored. Oh, man. If my wife was at a ladies retreat this weekend, I'd be streaming.
Yeah, I need to go to a ladies' retreat too. Wherever they are.
Yeah, so they could get a restraining order on you. Like, what are you trying to do? Man said whatever, wherever they are. You freaking crazy, man, over there. What you doing? Let them retreat. The ladies retreating from envy. That's not what it's supposed to be.
That's crazy.
It's supposed to be relaxation and whatever. You didn't miss anything yet. We didn't start. It's only been live for 4 minutes. We're letting people pour in. We have a locked-in date, by the way, for Cooking with Envy. A confirmed locked-in date. Cass, thank you for the 14, buddy. Hope you're doing well. But yes, we have a confirmed locked-in date for Cooking with Envy, so I'm excited for that. Should we tell them, or should we wait a little bit? We can wait a bit.
We can wait a little bit. We can wait just a little bit.
Yeah. That'd be fun. I also just reminded myself that we had a confirmed date. Hey, Scava. So... yeah. Joey, why a restraining order? Envy was talking about going to a woman's retreat.
Yeah, that'd be fun, right?
No, you're not supposed to go to those. It's not for you.
Not? Oh.
That's not for you, buddy. Okay, so I'm going to put up the poll. Who wins, Shuckle or Hayden? Now, looking at team matchup, I love Glow King, obviously. Chili Reception is going to be able to stop Ludicolo. It's going to be able to basically stop Pelipper. It's going to be able to stop Kilowattrel and pivot in. Glow King's also good into Glamora and Hatterene. I could see something like a Corrosion. That's my boy CB Marcus. Appreciate you, buddy, for the slides. I could see something like Corrosion, just toxic stuff. Obviously, Gliscor should come in this game, though, regardless. I think just because of Glamora being that much of a threat.
I like how everyone's like consoling me and congratulating me. I appreciate you all. Yeah, this is an interesting matchup. Like, you know, we obviously have the rain. Baxcalibur is a huge threat to this to Hayden's team here, and I mean, I do think that I don't know if the rain is as effective in this matchup. I feel like Hisui and Gudra is just a great sponge to all the special mons.
I got Bax looks insane, dude. I don't know what Hayden's supposed to do into that. Like, you can check it with Mach Punch, but even then you're literally not. Like, you're not killing Bax. If you bring your own Chili Reception, you give Bax a defense boost. Also, Bax is like Dragon Dance looks stupid good. Even Swords Dance looks good, but I like DD a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the you look at the coverage that Baxcalibur has, right, versus Hayden's team. There isn't really like a guaranteed mon that can capitalize and switch in efficiently enough. But like, here's the thing: if Hayden decides to Chili Reception, try to activate Bear Tick, he also boosts Baxcalibur's defense. Yeah. In the process. So it's always a tough thing.
Like, I mean, Sylveon can live one hit, but it could also be like Pixie Plate. I'm not Pixie Plate. It could be the Resist Berry for Sylveon, which I think would be fine. I don't know, man. Bax is stupid. Like, both Swords Dance and Dragon Dance are actually... yes, it's true, Marvin. I'm just trying to think, like, what is the best way to stop it with this team? Maybe Intimidate Shuffle on Gyarados, but even then it can run Clear Amulet if it really wants to.
I guess Hitmontop is not a bad option. Like, if you run it Fizz Def with Intimidate,
it's not killing it though. It's gonna especially if it's loaded dice Spear, you're doing about 40% to Hitmontop when it comes in, and then you just switch out into Hatterene or into Glamora.
Well, yeah, I mean, with Baxcalibur, it doesn't matter what happens. If you just click a button for damage, you will get damage.
That's fair. I actually disagree, Kevin. I think that the matchup is super for Shuckle King. Like, insanely good. You set up spikes with Greninja and you just this might be the one time Baxcalibur's not a fraud. In non-pre-Terra. In non-Terra drafts. Could he bring T-Spikes in this matchup? I think it's a little bit hard. Glow King for sure has to come. Like, Glow King's too good. Fighting, answer, just pivot all around.
Maybe a Citrus Berry Sylveon with like Calm Mind or something like that.
Yeah, and I don't even think Hyper Voice kills Baxcalibur. Hey, Paxis. That's the problem.
You could run like Citrus Berry, maybe like Calm Mind, Hyper Voice, Shadow Ball, Quick Attack or something like that.
What wall's Jolteon? I don't think. I mean, Blood Moon's not gonna care. Blood Moon isn't gonna care. And I think like Split F Bronzong can deal with it as well. Can he not just run Bandit Backs? I wouldn't into a Sylveon user personally. But I guess technically Ice Move is stupid good too. Like, Bandit Backs is crazy. I just like Dragon Dance and Swords Dance. I like Swords Dance for the boosted Ice Shard, and I like Dragon Dance just because, I mean, it's basically Bandit. I was watching one of your old and what you speak now is a massive improvement. The video was like 12 years old, preteen joyous.
Thank you for the birthday wish, by the way. Thank you. I think we all sound different.
Doesn't pixelate Sylveon just click Boom Burst? It doesn't learn Boom Burst. I mean, I guess technically offensive Sylveon isn't bad, because Hyper Voice is just strong in this game, besides Bronzong. Is this the first matchup? Yes, it is. For like Corrosion T-Spikes. Unfortunately, Corrosion T-Spikes don't work on Slowking. But you can regular Corrosion Toxic it though, which I think would be cool.
Baxcalibur.
Hey, no worries.
Yeah, this is a really tough matchup for Baxcalibur. Oh, sorry, not for Baxcalibur, for Hayden because of Baxcalibur. What if you ran like Choice Scarf Sylveon?
I mean, even then, dude, like, what stops the DD? Like, this is what Hayden has to do this entire game. Whatever Pokemon's in, Gliscor, Jolteon, they always have to be Volt Switching and U-turning. I mean, Jolteon can obviously Terra Fairy. You probably do bring Terra Fairy here anyway.
Or you put a Mirror Herb on something. Ooh.
But what are you killing Bax with is the question. Like what with what mirror herb are you actually coming
Mirror
back?
Herb, Hitmontop.
I mean, it's not gonna kill backs though. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it'll kill backs.
I think his best bet is doing like Future Sight stuff with Slowking, by the way. Like Future Sight plus like Jolteon looks strong. Future Sight plus Hitmontop looks really good too. Only Hatterene walls. I think he definitely brings Hatterene as well. Because Hitmontop is too much of a threat. Copycat last resort refer. Ooh.
Interesting one. What if the only solution is Chinese EV spreads? What if that's the only solution? What if there's no other solution that Hayden can do to win this game? He's going to lose every single game unless he runs Chinese EV spreads.
What is that going to do for him? He should
Survive
run
hits that he shouldn't live.
It's called draft, first off. There's no such thing as surviving hits that you shouldn't live. You should actually always be using the damage calc while building. Always. You're actually hurting yourself if you don't use the damage calc while building. If you want to survive it, yeah, 100%. If you're not using the damage calc while building, the only exception is maybe you, and that's because you lose 90% of the mocks to change your EV spreads. That's the same thing, where you could just use a damage calc. It's like, maybe I should do this a little.
It might come down to who mocks the most, right? For example, if Baxcalibur is destroying Hayden 100% of the time, and he keeps mocking after mocking after mocking, after some time he's going to adapt. Everyone's going to adapt. If they keep dying,
Marvin,
they're going to change something to live. You see what I mean?
But what can Hayden do to stop that is what I'm saying. I actually don't... Literally Hitmontop plus Wish Support from Sylveon, and those get pressured by... Premier, thank you for the 8 months, fam. Appreciate you. Those get pressured by Blood Moon Glamora, specifically Glamora. Like, Glamora's insane, by the way. Glamora's really good. Like, even... What if it's Meteor Beam as well? It doesn't have to be defensive. Like, it could be Power Gem into Gliscor into a Meteor Beam KOs. You spam Earth Power. You can still have Corrosion and click Toxic on Glow King. Hey, Shuckle. I don't know, man. I gotta run the calcs on Hitmontop versus like Baxcalibur, because you can also just run Clear Amulet.
You have to catch something off guard. You definitely have to catch something off
That's
guard.
what I'm saying. He has to. I don't know what it is. Like I don't even think random Custaps. Throat Space Pixelates Hyper Voice does +1 KO. Yeah, +1 will KO for sure. But you got to be in a situation where you get the +1. And me. But yeah, Marvin, I'm not sure which gimmick I'd make next. 5 moves. I gotta run the maybe like a Fizz Def.
Well, I think Jolteon is actually very good in this matchup as the Terra Captain.
For sure.
I think you bring you could bring a Jolteon and it's always gonna be faster than everything pretty much. If you run like maybe Flame Orb, Quick Feet or something like that, then you run Terra Fairy, Weather Ball, and some other stuff.
All right, here's my thought. What if Shuckle King brings Light Screen, Reflect, Bronzong, Weakness Policy, Baxcalibur, and Click Dragon Dance?
Oh, easy. Yeah, you got your Brick Break on your Hitmontop.
Yeah, and then you just activate its Weakness Policy while doing 60%, maybe 55 if you're defensive, and then you just don't die.
Oh, you get your Psychic Fangs on your Jolteon.
Ah! I love giving Jolteon Psychic Fangs. My favorite move it doesn't learn. Actually, I know Espeon does. Does it learn it? No way.
Maybe Gliscor? I feel like Gliscor has fangs.
Gliscor
right?
might. But do we even bring that mon? Come on, look at the whole. Look at every mon on this team and look at Gliscor.
You know when I play OU and I have Gliscor on my team, I beat Rain every single time.
Because you Terrasilize?
No, I don't Terrasilize. I just
like
sub Protect Toxic, and I just outstall Rain every single time with Gliscor.
See, that wouldn't be bad if he wasn't fighting down a Hyper Voicing Blood Moon. Or like an Ice-Go Spear Baxcalibur.
This is very true. This is also very true.
I don't know, man. That's fair. That's fair, Gray. That's very fair.
I do know that Hayden can think outside the box, though. He played me week 2, and he brought a lot of really great sets.
Like with Joey Alakazam. So
he knows how to actually
Backs? No, because of Back's ability, it can't. But it can be T-Waved. No, no. First off, his prep last week was so fire. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that. And Gray, you're right. People did think I was gonna get destroyed by Playmore, but like, this is gonna need some. I'm gonna need some crazy text from Hayden here.
People thought that Joey was gonna get destroyed by Playmore. However, Joey does play more Pokemon, so he weighed the scales out. You like that one? You like that one?
That one dude that says I play 70 hours of mocks a week, which is crazy because that's envy. I play 6 games. I feel happy with my team. And we play 6 games a day with this team. And only T-Wave Baxcalibur has wishing backs will not work. Yeah, I don't know. I think Hayden's gonna need some really good techs. I do think that a Specs Dark right clicking Dark Pulse is really good, as was mentioned in the chat before. So I don't know. I have to give this like 65 Shuckle. I have to really give
based
it.
on matchup alone, yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah, literally only based on matchup. 65. Like,
What if he brings Furret? What if he actually brings Furret though?
I mean, he can use it to get rid of hazards, I guess.
What if it sweeps?
I don't know if it was Terra Captain, maybe it could. I don't know, man. Like, I was thinking like maybe there's something he could do with Bear Tick, right? Bear Tick is, we know Bear Tick's very strong, and Bear Tick does have
Swift
Swim.
Swim.
Yeah, it does. It has also the other one. why you said Swift Swim? Excuse me, over Slush Rush.
Yeah, it's rain matchup. You got Swift Swim.
When are you gonna watch Playmore's Week 2 game, even though you played them? Probably just not gonna watch it on stream because it's already Week 3 now. It was like late that night, so I don't remember if I did. But I've watched it myself. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe like a bulk up bear could do something. Maybe that could even overwhelm Bronzong. It's bulky enough, but there's not enough hail turns.
Terra. I mean, Bronzong. It depends what Bronzong is, of course.
Yeah, if it's like Iron Defense, but I don't think you bring Iron Defense unless that overwhelms Gliscor.
I mean, you could bring Iron Defense because what breaks it? Actually, now that I think about it,
I don't even know, bro.
Iron Defense, Body Press.
I think it's good.
Some coverage for Slowking or whatever.
Snowcloak is banned, dude. This is rough. Like I'm like trying to feel like if I was fighting this matchup as Hayden, I'd throw max defense on like Pokemon that should have max attack, and like random Rocky Helmets and random resist berries and a bunch of citrus berries. That's how I do this matchup. I actually would try and win with Gyarados, to be honest. Like Dragonite's Gyarados might actually be the play here.
Yeah, I mean, you have to go kind of unconventional, right, when it comes to Hayden's side, because you're kind of fighting an uphill battle even before the battle began.
Yeah, this is rough.
It's really going to be a team builder battle for this one. I think Hayden's got to really think outside the box.
Like
Gyarados, I think, is actually good. Yep.
Gyarados
is really good, though.
It's definitely good. But Hayden can also bring... I mean, Hayden. Shuckle King can easily just bring Terra Blast, Bronzong, right? With Electric to deal with that Mon. Or Charge Beam. Pretty sure it still gets that. Maybe it doesn't.
Yeah, he could. Electric is a good typing.
Chat says 56% Shuckle. I say 65 Shuckle, 35 Hayden. And not, like... It's just based on matchup alone.
Yeah. Terra Steel Levitate, I think, is just great. I mean, I did the same thing with Flygon, if you remember, with the Terra Steel Levitate into Hayden.
This is true.
It was good. It's pretty good versus him.
This is very true. The Battle of New York. Battle of New York. Very excited about this game. Very, very, very excited. Two best friends playing each other. Shady and Drew.
Yep.
A few things that I like about this matchup. I like Thwacky in this game, dude. I like Thwacky. First two Pokemon checked.
I would love to see a Terra Thwacky annihilate Rillaboom with Terra Fire or something.
Sneasel's very good too.
Just remove the weakness. Destroy Heatran with like low kick or something, or whatever it gets.
Yeah, whatever this little guy gets.
I know what he gets. He gets me, and I get him.
I actually think Thwacky's pretty good in this game. Like high key. I also like Archaludon. Archaludons can be really annoying with Grassy Seed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this game's gonna be a lot of fun. The Terra Ghost Probopass is a new pickup from Drew.
Terra Ghost Probopass, yes.
Didn't Drewby get rid of Frostlash for Skuntank? I believe that's week 4.
Is it? I know he got a grounded poison.
Oh no! He's supposed to have Skuntank here. You're right.
Ah.
Yeah. That's my fault. Skuntank.
Didn't catch that one. I caught one of them on mine.
Yeah.
On my slide.
Copy, save image as. Put it right there. Nope, that Skuntank does not work. Is Bulbapedia still down? Oh, it's not. Nice, it's back. Alright, let me put this Skuntank here real quick.
Yeah, he did get a grounded poison. So what happened was, I T-spiked versus him again, and I called him out, and I said, "Hey, bro, I think it's time you get a grounded poison because these T-spikes are looking good. I T-spiked him last season. I T-spiked him this season. T-spikes were annoying for him, and so he took the advice and got a grounded poison."
Yeah, if he didn't bring the if he didn't get that, T-Spike looked insane versus. I still think T-Spike still looked good into this game, by the way. Like regardless, because I don't even think Skuntank's that great into this team. It loses to Sneasler, Landorus, Rotom Will-O-Wisp, Archaladon smacks it. It's good like into like Hisuian, Zoroark, and
I think it is good in this matchup. I think it is good in this matchup just because, yeah, exactly. As Elf, Hisuian, Zoroark, I mean, you could run this thing really bulky. I remember I had Skuntank before in draft, and it's deceptively bulky. It's really deceptively bulky. You can run it with foul play and stuff like that.
It's a good HP stat.
I don't believe it has defog, unfortunately, so you can't remove screens with it. But I mean, it's stinky with stench.
Thank you. It's
You're
stinky.
welcome.
No, I personally, like I said, I don't like it as much in this matchup because while I can click knockoff, Azelf does not get Scald. While I can click knockoff, it's just not like every mon that it can beat. Hyper Voice will do a lot to Skuntank, and you can just U-turn out as well, which is big with like Azelf as it comes in. No pursuit, no anything. Not really able to punish that. And I really like Lando is good in this game. Period.
Yeah.
Another mon I like
100%.
is T-Spikes plus Hex. Subs Hex Zoroark looks really cool. And I really, really, really like Archaladon, dude. I really like Archaladon.
Archaladon always looks amazing. It's just so
I
good.
want to draft that mon so badly. And that'd be like the one mon I draft, and I get like, if Politoed's left, I pick up Politoed as my last Pokemon just cause, right? I'm not trying to make a rain team, but I'll pick that mon just to get it.
I mean, yeah, like nobody's gonna get it if, Pelipper's around or.
Yeah.
I think it's like a good late kind of steal. It'd be really cool to get in draft. I would love for that mon. I mean, I did Hisui and Gudra last season.
Yeah.
I like the Dragon Steel types.
What do you think about Bostiff? That mon a little bit scary. That'd be really
As Terra
scary.
Captain looks pretty good.
Dude, it just Terra Fairies and clicks player off. Like Shady cannot switch into that.
Doesn't its ability prevent Intimidate?
Yeah, but I would only use Stakeout.
You think so?
It's basically, yeah, it's like Pursuit. Appreciate you, Marcus. You're the GOAT.
What does Guard Dog do again? It just doesn't force you out or something. And
Gives you an attack raise too.
oh, for Intimidate? That's actually kind of nice. Wait,
Yeah, it's a cool ability.
that's actually kind of nice.
It's a sick ability. Don't get me wrong. It's a sick ability. But is it the ability we want? I don't know. All I'm saying is, I freaking love. You know what's actually unironically good here? Pro Pass with Terra.
I can see it. I mean, you're really defensive. If you Terra, you get rid of your ground weakness. That means you can probably beat Lando 1v1.
I am, man.
What would you Terra into? Fairy or Ghost?
Probably Ghost, so you can beat
Ghost?
Sneasler with like a body press set, Iron Defense.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Does Probopass still get Pain Split like it did before?
You know what? They gave Pain Split to damn near everybody. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say yes. But you know what?
You're going to say yes? I'm going to confirm that right now. And it does indeed get Pain Split.
This is true.
I think that's always fun on Probopass.
I don't know. Probopass is pretty cool because it can also trap Archaladon. And if it Terra Ghost stops like the body press and stuff, you get Earth Power off.
How do you evolve Nosepass into Probopass?
So what you gotta do is you gotta get a Pro Pass, right? I mean, you gotta give a Nose Pass, right?
Yeah.
And you gotta give the item Long Nose.
Where do you get this item from?
You just gotta get the item Long Nose. And you
Long
give
Nose?
It to him. The Long Nose, yep.
Remember that one set? Was it like a level 2
It
Probopass?
was level 2 Fear
Where
Pro
you could-
Pass.
Yeah. Ooh. Wait, can you run that because it's open level?
I think you have to bring. We actually made it. You have to bring level 100 all. That was like actually one of the rules. So
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So you can't bring the Fearmon. Ah.
No, you're not allowed to bring fear, unfortunately, in this.
That set was actually like so fun. I remember I used that I think once in Ubers.
Heatran actually in shambles this match. Yo, every Mon beats Heatran, which is so freaking funny. Yeah, I agree. I don't like Tran in this matchup. If it had Toxic, it'd be a different story. But it unfortunately doesn't. I love that Probopass learns Dazzling Gleam. That's pretty cool. They need to give it Ice Beam instead of this Ice Punch crap. But the Iron Defense Body Press set looks really nasty.
Emil has told me that it evolves with a Thunderstone now. That is cool.
Yeah, they got rid of the magnetic stuff.
So now you can have level 1 Probopass. Except
No.
you can't use it here.
You're not allowed to use it.
So where do I find the long nose?
It was there all along.
It was there all along.
Yeah, I think it really depends on what's it called? I think it really depends on if you think Drew runs the sub SD, Iron Boulder. I feel like he's been like statused every time with that Mon. I think it's time for he sub SDs. What do you think?
Sub SD is a good option. I mean, it's not going to protect you. I mean, it will protect you from Intimidate if you're behind the sub, which is cool. So if you're sub SD, you would have to run... Sub SD is tough because then you're only locked into 2 attacks. If you're...
You only need Mighty Cleave in close combat in this game.
Then you're, I mean, yeah, but what about Sneasler?
Sneasler's taking like 40% from a neutral Mighty Cleave. Like that guy at
sure
plus 2
about
is definitely taking like 70% from plus 2 Mighty Cleave. I'm running the calc, but I'm pretty sure. Sneasler's only a 2 times resist, bro. Plus 2. It has to be like 60, 70. It's definitely on the upper. Let me get rid of this booster energy boost. Bro, it takes 73 to 86. Yeah, I told you. It's strong as hell.
Okay, it's not bad.
Hey, Verico. Yeah, it's a resisted Mighty Cleave. I'm saying he takes a lot. He takes a lot from a neutral, is what I'm saying. He takes a lot from neutral. Who stays in on Iron Boulder with Sneasler? Oh, I messed up my words, but yes. Anyway, yeah. It's
I mean,
taking...
that means you'd have to run.
No,
oh, yeah, I guess.
no.
Yeah.
I said it takes. I said it takes 40 from neutral, as in Mighty Cleave not boosted does 40. That's what I said.
This makes Thwacky like even more valuable.
That's what I'm saying. Thwacky's good. Thwacky's
Just low priority. I know,
like,
it's
actually
so good.
like the. You literally. I mean, Shady can bring Rotom in this game too to voltage around and stuff. But
Boulder's defense isn't even that good. Like I feel like Thwacky can just take it out.
Literally, I'm pretty sure Thwacky does. Let me run the calc. Thwacky.
Did you help Shady for this matchup with the building or not?
Well, he showed me his team.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
So Banded Grassy Glide does 99 to 117. That's Jolly, by the way. Oh no, you're an Adamant here for sure. Yeah, Adamant does 109 to 128 from Choice Band.
Yeah, I mean,
and
that's all
like
you
does
need.
73 to 86. Yeah.
That is literally all you need.
Eviolite. Hey, Jack. Oh, also with just an Eviolite, freaking Thwacky can actually live a plus 2 Mighty Cleave. That's crazy. That's a very strong...
It can live?
Yeah, it can live. With no investment either. It's like a 50% roll. 56.
Ooh.
More so in the Mighty Cleaver's favor. But yeah, I like Rotom in this game. I like Landorus. I like Sneasler, Grimmsnarl. I love Thwacky. I'm a big fan of Archaludon, plus Grassy Terrain, plus Sneasler. Hey, Ments. How you doing, bud?
Maybe you can bring Custard Berry for this matchup.
Just so like it'd be 3 weeks in a row.
It's been pretty good versus Drew in the past 2 weeks.
Oh man, bro, I definitely do things like that too. I definitely bring things that like I've beaten people with in the past just to.
Yeah, I did have a T-Spikes. Custard Berry was a good one here, and then I think Uzi did that right after. It was just, yeah, like there's always so much fun ways of like you see something
messing
once
with
and
your
it's
opponent
like,
mentally. Is that what you're trying to say there? Yeah, okay. The numbers are the speed tiers.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's base 120 speed Sneasler, base 124 Blooder. Thwacky Lando makes 3 owned by Hydroplin. Well, I mean, Hydroplin has to come in on Thwacky and Lando as it U-turns, and that gives you like Sneasler or Grimmsnarl or even Archaludon to come in on that. Yeah, Custap has definitely been one of the MVPs of this season. I do think it doesn't always work, and I feel like when you run it on endure sets, it's like, obviously it's saying, yo, I have it right here. But it works. When it works, it works. When it doesn't, it doesn't.
Terra Sandaconda is also kind of nice too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good.
Terra Ghost Sandaconda, it
Yeah.
does seem kind of cool.
It seems really good. I think the fact that it can't boost its special defense is big. Like, Terra Water would have been okay too, even though the double grass.
Right. I mean, you think about Terra Ghost, right? You could run Terra Ghost Spadef bulky because
Coil, yeah.
you know you can start coiling up, and then you can attack Archelodon as much as you want and not worry about stamina, body press, or anything because you're immune.
For the most part, Parting Shot's pretty free here besides Skuntank as well. So like, Pivot Grimmsnarl is not bad either.
Mm-hmm. I feel like whenever you bring Hisuian Zoroark, it's always just you can get surprise damage on something. Doesn't matter what it is.
Always, yeah.
Like, even if it's a bad matchup, it doesn't even matter if it's a bad matchup. You just bring that mon and it's disguised as something else, and you can pretty much like, because I feel like it's really difficult to know what's out on the field unless it's like super obvious.
Yeah.
Which sometimes it's not always super obvious. So you could get like free damage on something to open up another threat.
Yep.
So I feel like it's never wrong to bring that mon in any matchup.
I feel like Bostiff should change his Terra type now that he has Skuntank. Into like fighting or water or.
Oh yeah, I mean, so the thing is, poison is still good just for the fairy, but I think fire could work, or maybe
Ghost is fine too.
Ghost
Mabostiff.
I just like the resist to fairy. Like you can just keep it in.
I don't know. Mabostiff.
Mabostiff.
Freaking love that one.
Or maybe.
Oh, Thunderous is Thunderous is okay here. It's okay. Does a lot of damage to things. Mabostiff. It's pretty fast, which I like as well. Like it being faster than Zoroark, I think makes a big difference. But Azoth is obviously there. Marvin. I don't know about that one, Chief. Alright.
Was that even me?
Mabostiff, that's it.
Mabostiff.
I'm excited to see how if Shady will find out how broken Quackable really is. We haven't seen Drewby sweep with it yet. He tried. If Uzi had belly jumped up with Azu, it would have been Jover. Like if Uzi had belly jump up that one turn when he went hard Quackable and he got the mirror +6 and then Aqua Step, he had Aqua Jet as well, so you can't even endure Cuss Stab with Rotom. So like,
oh true.
I'm excited to see what Drewby does with that. That was a set I never thought about running on it either. So that's really cool.
Yeah, some of the things I've seen so far this season have intrigued me. Like I definitely want to tap into some of these heat that people are bringing.
Yeah, you gotta see what I'm bringing this week. Oh, you know what I'm bringing this week. Got some heat. But yeah,
you're talking about this week in week 3 or week 4?
Yeah, week 3.
Nice. Yeah, I know what you're bringing.
Nice. What's Shady's quack answer anyways? Grookey? Yeah. It's not Grookey. That's a Thwacky. That's a Thwacky, okay? Let's put some respect on it. But yeah, it's Thwacky. It's literally Thwacky. Anyway, I think this matchup's really close. I think both of them.
It's a close matchup. I think both sides literally have stuff for each other.
I'll go 50-50.
You know, and they're both good friends playing each other too, so I'm sure they know each other
exactly. They've played like blind battles and all that stuff versus each other. I do think
countless numbers of games. Countless.
Obviously, Drew has more experience right now with competitive, whereas Shady is doing more fun stuff in battles as well.
Hey, bro, I saw Shady at a VGC place recently. He was playing.
That's my goat.
MD
versus Seabad.
Ooh. Go ahead and talk about this matchup.
I swept Envy with Belly Drum. Greeted.
And what else did you sweep me with?
Wait, you want the rest of the list? You want me to tell them the rest of the list?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Tell them what you all swept me
All
with.
right. So I swept Envy with Belly Drum Greeted. One time I put in work with Growth Shift Tree with Terra Ground. Multiple times the first game we ever played, I clicked Dragon Dance up with Gouging Fire, and then we changed every type on his team after that.
Yep, and then in addition, Amel swept me like 50 times with Gouging Fire, so there we go.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, and Primarina. Oh man.
There was one game where I put dual screens on Corviknight just to see what's up, just to, you know, keep him on his toes a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then my Mamoswine was eating like drain punches from Annihilate and stuff like that too. This was low key though, like even just not even like joking. Gouging Fire is insane. That mon needs to.
Oh yeah.
Gouging Fire is insane. When's next short? I'm not sure. Whenever I put it out. Pedro's working on other things for me.
It didn't, like, when I was testing with you, it didn't feel real. Like, I didn't know what was going on. Half the time, or not even half, all the time, Gouging Fire came out, and I was like, what is going on?
It was taking nothing from nothing as well. Like, I would put, like...
Yeah.
So, first I started off with Max Attack, which made MV put, like, different EVs on his mons. Then I think Amel went Max Defense, right? What did he do?
Yeah, he did, like, some bulky sets with, like, I think Spadef was like one of them. It was like I was max special attack on one of my mons and it was doing literally like 25%.
I went a max defense one and I got 5 scale shot hits on Rage Fist and Annihilate and I chewed that.
Yep.
Like I had dragged it up, had taken some damage prior, and Rage Fist and Annihilate did not knock me out after getting scale shot hit. That mon is crazy.
Oh man, the Sun matchup is so tough. It is so tough. I had to think super outside of the box for this one.
Yeah.
Like the mons, you'll see my team. The mons that I'm bringing in this matchup, like the sets that I'm bringing, are literally like the most out of the box sets ever, except for maybe Raging Bolt, which is what you'd expect it to be.
Chase gets 6-0 by Terra Electric Flygon. It's too weak. Gouging Fire can just run Sugar Berry if it wants to. It doesn't outspeed Walking Awake with speed. Doesn't outspeed Venusaur. Doesn't kill.
It chews +1 Earthquake. Like
easily.
It eats.
Doesn't knock out Greedent, which gets back to full. Doesn't knock out Mamo either at +1. One thing I actually really like is Assault Vest Mamo in this game. Like, I mean, the biggest threat that MV has into Seabad is if Sun is up, it's the homie right there, Raging Bolt. Yeah, Rain Dance Mew is a good call.
Rain Dance Mew was a good call, and that was actually on my team.
Yeah,
yes.
Very good call.
Rain Dance Mew was actually, that's a very good call. Very smart, very smart. Yeah, that was one of the mons that I had on my team.
After a lot of fire cooking.
Yep.
Ended up doing that.
Rain Dance Mew was one of them, yes.
Yes.
I tapped into Utility Umbrella too, as well.
It didn't feel...
I won't spoil the whole set, but I did tap into all the anti-weather stuff I could.
It was really, really funny. I didn't see I managed to draft it. This is actually really cool. And he obviously changed it. Like, low-key, guys, I mean, high-key, do not sleep on Greedent. He traded Galarian Weezing, I believe, for Venusaur.
Yeah, he made a lot. I think he used up... Did he use up all of his transactions? I'm pretty sure he used up,
almost,
like, everything.
Yeah, all of them, or if not all of them. He got rid of...
This is a completely different team.
After Hisui and Lilligant missed, he got rid of it. Like,
he did.
He literally said in his video, I'm getting rid of this crap. And he got rid of it.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, with all of these changes, I feel like this is probably what is perhaps the most powerful Sun draft I have ever seen.
It's really a nice one. Hey, Ace. It's
like, literally, it's the most powerful Sun draft I've ever seen. You can run it with like Weatherless as well, with just, you know, Mesprit, Mamoswine, Primarina, Gouging, and a bunch of other stuff. Or you can run it with Sun. I feel like this is such a good Sun team.
It's strong. I think
and you have like
freaking good.
Exactly. You have a Terra Chlorophyll mon, and you have a regular Chlorophyll mon. And then you have Terra Electro, which is, I mean, arguably really, really good. Like Hisui and Electrode, kind of.
Worse, but still good.
Worse, but yeah, it's up there. It's a good speed. And then Green, which is bulky and can do a bunch of annoying stuff.
No, Marvin. They would have to be just like the actual in-game fun stuff.
I lost 90 to 95% of my test games. Hands down, I lost 90 to 95% of my test games. Until that last version.
I do think, so MV has Cleavor, and Cleavor's fantastic as a lead here. Because you just like click. Like Seabed has to, he doesn't have rock resist. He doesn't have a rock resist, right? It's all neutral. So if Ninetales is out and Cleavor's out, Ninetales has to switch. Corviknight takes like 40% and still gets up rocks, and nothing else really wants to stay in on it. That was definitely, like, Cleavor is really good in this game. Cleavor's very good in this game. I like the Giraffe. One set that I really liked into Seabad was potential Trick Room Giraffe. I heard Rock Resist are overrated anyway. Shoot, a lot of stuff overrated in Draft. I agree. But yeah, Trick Room, offensive Trick Room Giraffe I think is really good. I don't think... I'm sorry, I'm thinking about the game where you brought Tropius.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you straight up, guys, MV was trying everything. MV was trying everything in this game. This is a nasty matchup. This is damn near 50-50. I'm no skill or anything involved. Straight matchup. This is a damn near 50-50. Because this I would go so far as say 51 Seabad. Like, not even like against MV, but it's just what type of Tropius. I don't want to spoil because, you know, if they both make playoffs, it's a viable. But it was a really cool Tropius. It was really cool. Yeah, in draft, me and my friends are running. We want to have Petront. Where would you place him points-wise in your league? 12? 11, 12, 13 points? 13 max, 11 min? Where would you put it, Emil? You have it drafted. And I know you find it insane. Like, I'm pretty sure you got it for as little points as you think it should be more, or whatever it is. Whatever Emil says, Pat, that's what I agree with. Yeah.
Mammoth is horrific, 100%.
Yeah, Mammoth crazy. And Assault Vest is so good here. Like, AV's
Remember
so
when you
good.
brought Bandit? You were just clicking.
Oh, yeah. I brought Bandit Mammoth Swine, and I KO'd Mons through Shuckle Berries. Like, it was so funny. Yeah, well, Petra 13 would be fair, but in my hands, it looks like 19. Oh, man.
This is why I vibe with Aim. I like Aim a lot because he's just like me. He likes to use these like unique little like quirky mons and just do like super well with them.
Yeah, he just showed me his stuff for this week. I love Emil's teams a lot.
Yeah.
I love Emil's team a lot. I love his mind, and I feel like that's a lot where like draft is starting to evolve a lot, which I love. Why not have one legend like VGC? Because you can draft whatever you want. It's just how you have points and you allocate them the way you do it. It's all about luck and about smart drafting. How about a team draft league like small SPL, but not that big? We used to have the multi-battle league, the MBL, but
we did have that before.
I don't know if we do. A team draft league would be interesting, but like, how would it be? Like, would it be like how Playmore does it, where one person plays and the other two, like commentate, or would it be like a showdown live where everybody's in call talking crap to each other? Because I feel like that would, while that might be fun once or in a while, I don't think that'd be fun to watch for an entire season.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear the thought process. Yeah, I would say somewhere between 13 to 11. But yeah, I love Cleavor. Cleavor has no switch-ins, just as Mammoth Swine has no switch-ins. I'm a big fan of Raging Bolt if you can catch the Mammoth Swine, because it's really good. I love Greedent. Terra Fairy Greedent's so good in this game. The fact that it can belly drum, like it doesn't even have the swords there, it can belly drum in this game and get back to full because of its ability.
That's true.
It's so nasty.
I should also say that when I was starting out with building, I was trying to EV Mons and Chinese EV spread stuff like that to take hits. And then I realized that the point is not to take hits and to just
do as much
damage.
as you can. Yeah, Sky, appreciate the 16. Didn't get Metagross and follow. It's not my fault. Thank you for the 16. And yeah, I agree with that. So in a bad matchup, I think it's less about tanking hits and more about getting as much damage off as you can. Because you're not gonna outbulk them. You're not gonna outbulk them in a bad matchup.
Correct.
They're gonna have better Pokemon. You're always gonna be in the defensive with that. You don't want that. Mew's cool. Mew can do a lot. Big fan. Primarina's strong as well. I think Annihilate can come to literally every game no matter what. You can EV it to live Walking Wake. You can EV it to live everything. I think Encore's pretty cool on it too. It's all about how MV gets through Gouging Fire, in my opinion.
Yep.
It's all about how MV gets through Gouging Fire. But yeah, it's gonna be a nasty mon. Any final words you want to say on it? I think they have 52U, 48 C-bet. I think it's about as close as it gets, yeah.
I'm glad you all still have faith in me, but yeah, this matchup, I mean, I was testing this matchup all week long. Like, this matchup was not good at all while testing. It was just horrendous, but, you know, at the end of the day, like what Joey and I always say, just pray they don't bring the right sets to the matchup. That's all you gotta
Facts.
hope for, right? In any bad matchup,
Just hope they don't bring what you
because
got.
yeah, because literally Joey and Amble were bringing the most perfect stuff, I guess, versus me, or I guess like the most optimal sets. And so, not everybody probably thinks on that same plane of, that once they see, the sets just destroy me with everything, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm weak to this, I'm weak to this, I'm weak to this, and then I gotta switch everything up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do feel like the final version of the team is good for what could have possibly be brought, but that doesn't change the fact this matchup is terrible.
Yeah, it's a nasty one. Kale versus It's Gator. Gator's return to draft has been insane.
Yeah.
I think he's naturally a good player. He's just naturally good at games, but I also think he's
a gamer, bro. He's a gamer.
I also think he's drafted
Gator.
exactly how he wanted to, right? Samurott is the best enabler ever. Literally. He doesn't have to think, just gets a click, sees the sedge, gets it out. It's amazing. Donphan is amazing, support role. Like, he's showing that it's fine at his third pick, right? It's a good Pokemon. And he does exactly how he's been doing it. He's been showing off Staraptor. Staraptor been nasty in this league. It's been absolutely nasty in this entire league.
I'm loving seeing like how Raptor's just punishing switches.
He's literally using Scarf and Ban every week.
It just literally punishes every single time. Doesn't matter what you go into it, it just takes damage.
And then Pedro made the stuff, and then CB Marcus did this version of it. So it's been really
I mean,
nice.
it's a very fitting team for him. I feel like he has a lot of Gator mons on his team. Of course, Kyle, he has Sand Squad versus Gator's team, but yeah, I mean, this is interesting, right? Like, we see that stuff like Drill and Stoutland and stuff like that. I feel like they could do really well in Sand.
I like Houndstone. Terra Fairy's really good.
Yeah, yep.
Gator's definitely bringing the Dunsparce in this game. It's just like, it's a standard how he plays, right? You bring it in, you pivot, you get the hell out. That's how you do it the
It's a
whole
good
time.
mon, and I mean, Glare does look pretty good versus Kyle too.
Yeah, or even just being able to pivot into his Ghost, his extra drill. You run Earthquake, get a little bit of chip. Yeah, Sambo is illegal, but I don't think he would bring that.
You have to bring Dunsparce for the Poltergeist.
Literally. That's why I think so as well. I'm also, what am I say? I'm also a fan of the Latios in this game. Draco looks insane, right? Draco looks absolutely insane. That's actually part of the reason I don't even think he can bring Whimsicott this game. I don't think Whimsicott's that great. Between Tentacruel, Vikavolt, Moltres, Drill, etc., etc. So I think that Gator will focus more on using like Golden Go to deal with Latios than like a Whimsicott. Samurot's, like I said, is good. Keldeo, despite Latios and Tentacruel, is pretty good too. You got Sand.
Keldeo is always a good bring. Yeah. Keldeo is always a good bring versus like a Sand matchup. It just clicks buttons. Even like versus Tentacruel, which will probably take a good amount from Secret Sword.
Yeah.
It's just a really good mon that's consistent in what it can do.
I love the Dun. I literally love the Dun. Gator's gonna do the same. Is membership gifting not working for anyone else? Is it really not working? Oh, I appreciate you trying, Sky. It should be working. I have the option here, but I appreciate it either way, buddy. Thank you. Actually, if you bring Tentacruel, do you bring T-Spikes? Do you just click T-Spikes?
You bring Tentacruel,
Great, thank you,
T-Spike.
buddy. Didn't have to. Thank you for the 5 gifties. It's like, nah, it works. Thank you, great.
I like that.
Hey, Amo and Thomas got it. Let's go.
I like that. That was fire.
That was funny. But yeah,
It's a big nugget for me, not a tomato.
I was just scared to get people to donate. No, I believe him. I've known you long enough. I think Donphan comes for sure, bro. I think it's gonna have like Stone Edge or Rock Slider Head Smash or something to deal with. Vikavolt as well as that.
Yeah, I mean, you bring your anti-sand mons,
actually.
right? Like Donphan is an anti-sand mon in a sense. It's just a mon that's like bulky. It can take on Drill 1v1. It can beat T-Tar. It can beat a bunch of stuff. Knockoff is looking pretty good too, just to remove items.
Yep. Adonis I have, by the way. It's hilarious. Oh, that's why I also like Specs Keldeo, because you have Vacuum Wave as well for extra drill. And like the non-extra drill switches, like if Sand is up, Tentacruel takes like 30, 40 from Specs, right? Around. If it's Secret Sword, it's like 44, and then you pivot out. Nice, Hydra.
Thoughts on you? I guess
3 just didn't watch.
Does Iron Mod get U-turn? I think it does, right?
It does, my friend.
thoughts on that as a like kind of a mon that can come in, absorb T-spikes if Kyle does bring it, and then whenever T-Tar comes in, U-turn out, and you can just U-turn out pretty much for free into mons like Keldeo and.
So I'm not sure because I think it's good as well. I agree with you, but maybe Gator sees Drill, T-Tar, Latios, Speed Tie, Tentacruel, and just says F it. I'm leaving it at home.
Maybe. I mean, yeah. In terms of the matchup, it's like not the best. I know that there's not a lot of switch-ins besides T-Tar. Otherwise, if T-Tar's not there, then Iron Moth can click pretty freely.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you turn every single time, right? You get an Amon and you just click an attack.
I don't disagree with you.
That's just like one route that I can see.
Would you run Whimsicott instead though, just because it's faster than Latios and still checks? Would you think that's better, or you think it doesn't absorb T-spikes, obviously?
Yeah, it doesn't absorb T-spikes. I was just thinking mainly from the perspective of him clicking, of Kyle clicking. If he clicks T-spikes, right, like you only have your grounded poison, and then Gator does not have. Well, he has rapid spin, right? So he could do that, but yeah, I mean, otherwise maybe Moth isn't the best, but I mean, it's fast. It clicks.
I think Staraptor's
it's a good Ogre Punch.
Insane here. I think Staraptor's insane. Not only is it a ghost ability, but it's just gonna click like.
Oh no, it does, and you have like close combat access, right? I'm pretty sure. So you can just you have like the options to click buttons versus the team. And I guess even if it's like Flame Body, Moltres, or whatever, you could probably run Facade.
That's what I'm saying. Like you literally just put on Facade. If anything, you put U-turn Brave. You don't even need Double Edge. You literally put U-turn Brave Bird close combat Facade. You don't want to click Double Edge because you don't want to let his ghost come in.
Yeah, exactly.
There might be a hidden Glimmet in these slides. Can't confirm nor deny that for you. You have to just find it yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, just can't go. That's alright, Sky. I appreciate you either way. Anything from Kyle that you think is just insane, like goes crazy here?
Well, I always like Latios. Latios is always good. Like you can just run. You could run like any set really, and it'll be good. I do think.
Oh, my bad, real quick. Edwards, do you run Facade on it even though you're dropping Double Edge? Because Double Edge does not need to be clicked, but at least Facade gives you an option if Moltres burns you. That's basically it. You don't need to click Double Edge, so you don't. If you could click Double Edge in this game, you'd bring it. But because you don't need to click Double Edge, you don't gotta bring it. Sorry, by the way, you guys are hearing my computer. Switching to Moltres turn 1 on Thesis and Prey. Honestly, if that's not facts, I'd do that. Try and burn that boy. But what were you saying, MV? Please continue.
Oh, you know what really looks good? I was saying that, so like, Vigavolt gets agility, right? I'm pretty sure it does.
Yes.
Throat Spray agility with like 3 attacks.
Ooh.
Looks fantastic versus him. Terra Water.
Ooh, I like it. I like it. Throat Spray agility. If it had Roost, I think it'd always beat the Dunsparce too.
Yeah, if it did. But, I mean, you can still beat the Dunsparce. Like, you just have to, like, I don't know, get a Passage or something or weaken it a little bit.
Fair.
The Dunsparce has to be, like... But then it has to be Spidef if it wants to take on Vigavolt better, because after Throat Spray, I'm pretty sure you 2K with, like, Thunderbolt.
Yep. I agree with you.
But it's probably going to be Fizdef for the...
I think it has to be.
The Houndstone.
Yeah, I literally think it has to be. Like, actually has
that
to be.
That Vigavolt set looks pretty nasty, right?
It does. Throat Spray
combination of moves hit everything pretty much.
But would you want to bring that plus Houndstone? Because I feel like Houndstone is a little easier. Because you don't have to bring Terra Fairy. You could bring Terra Fight, right? Terra Fight, Terra Blast.
That's true. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
I'm excited about this game. I like both of their teams. I think the matchup is kind of evenish too. Like I think they have just as many threats for each other. I think the difference will be how Kyle plays around Samurott, but between Clefable, shoot, even this little Mienfu. You think Kyle ever brings that?
He's gonna bring in like week 7 or 8.
Yeah, I like that you said week 7 and not just week 8, because that is super Kyle.
Right?
I love that you said that. That is like a super Kyle thing to do.
Yep.
Dun 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 dun. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of both of these teams. Latios losing Mystical Fire is huge. Absolutely huge.
It's an unfortunate case of
because otherwise
dementia.
Latios just yeah, literally. Otherwise Latios just clicked.
Yep.
There you go. Stay right there. Yeah, I don't know. Whoever gets offensive momentum first is probably going to take this one. I think it go either way. And in that regard, I will say it's easier for Gator to get offensive momentum first because he attacks with Cease's Edge while getting up spikes. He has Baton Pass on this mon. Keldeo can flip turn. Staraptor can U-turn. So I will say in that regard, it's a little easier for him.
I 100% agree. As the saying goes, as Joey likes to say, attack where you can't defend.
Yep.
And Kyle can't defend from a Ceaseless Edge plus spikes getting up at the same time.
I will say that was Sun Tzu, not me, but I appreciate you quoting me.
Yeah, I knew it was some Chinese leader. I know that. Just like you.
All right, man. Thanks. Thank you. Shut up, computer. Sorry, guys. Stupid thing. Getting a lot of pop-ups. All right. So, how would you say the overall score would be?
I give this a 55 to Gator, a 45 to Kyle. The extra 5% is just because of the offensive pressure Gator has on his side and the Dunsparce.
The Dunsparce.
Mm-hmm.
The Dunsparce
That's one of my
really
favorite
good.
mons, and I have a 5% bias.
Only 5?
If it was Terra, I'd have a 30% bias.
Fair. I'm excited. I think it's pretty close. I think it's a really close one. Chat says 71 Gator, 29 Kyle.
Ooh.
Demons? What's up with y'all? Actual demons out there. Ooh,
I like the confidence.
pokeaimMD versus Nexus.
Ooh.
Talk about the matchup, my friend. Talk about the matchup.
Course,
This is all
of course.
you.
So,
I'm bringing heat this week, guys. It's so crazy. Oh my god. Okay, go ahead.
on Joey's side, I'm really liking Dugong. Now, Joey, he's impressed me quite a lot with his team. He's bringing a really nice Dugong set.
Stop talking about Dugong.
What happened? You're talking about heat? Dugong's coming to this matchup, right, bro?
Stop talking about Dugong.
Well, so if I remember correctly from this matchup, I remember how you had, I don't know if I remember like the final version of your team, but I'm just gonna speak from a sense where I don't know your team, like final team.
Go for it, bro.
So I really like Cinderace in this matchup just for the speed, right? It's very offensive,
Very good.
clicks buttons. Scizor is a mon that Nexus very much struggles against.
Yep.
Scizor looks so good in this matchup.
Yep.
Because of, its offensive capabilities. Bullet Punch looks so good against Kyurem. It's literally like the best answer that I think Joey has versus the Kyurem, and I guess even so far as to say the Jirachi and the Enamorous and stuff like that. And if for example, the Galvantula comes, so he has two Terra types, Galvantula and Toxicroak. And when I was testing with Joey, I did find that Galvantula was just better in general. Toxicroak wasn't doing too much. And so it kind of opens up Scizor quite a bit. I do think that on Nexus' side, mons like the Ursaluna I think are a little tougher to switch into. Meowscarada looks super good against Joey because it just clicks buttons like knock off Flower Trick, etc. Mon's really good versus you. And on your side, I do really like the Lycan Rock because it can click close combat and Sucker Punch even. Yeah, I remember. Rocks I think are super essential for you just to be able to chip down mons on Nexus' side if he decides not to run boots, which a lot of times for some reason when you have like mons like Enamorous and Kyurem and stuff like that, and even Galvantula, I've seen a lot of times people don't like to run boots on these mons, expecting maybe no rocks or something like that. I think they can keep it off, but yeah, they're super nice to kind of find what kind of set they're running. If they're boots, then you have a better idea of how to play the game. Yeah. And it's just a great way of figuring out information. And so I remember when I was testing versus you, I ran a Fizdef Jirachi. I think Fizdef Jirachi is actually very tough for your team just because it can, because I think with the right moveset and stuff like that, it can really punish any kind of switching you have. Yeah. Latias on your side, I think is really good. With a potential offensive set, maybe a weakness policy, boosting sets like that could be really solid into Nexus. And like, you know, going back and forth, looking at both sides, I do feel like both of you guys can bring like good stuff against each other. Like Nexus has stuff versus you, but then you also have a lot of cool heat. Like I'm not trying to reveal too much of the heat sets that you
I brought
just-
Billy this week.
He did bring Squawkabilly. He did bring Squawkabilly.
Okay, but Nexus has one normal resist,
He does.
and he
Yeah,
also has
and
one
that's-
flying resist. So
You did, if I remember correctly, go Terra normal this week, and so he uses it as kind of a wall breaker because of the fact that the only real switch in is Jirachi, and there's a really solid chance that Nexus doesn't bring a Jirachi set like the one I brought with a lot of Fizz Def, and so if that's the case, Billy, when it literally comes in and clicks, I believe
Facade.
what you had Facade
Facade,
with Playmore,
yeah, Facade.
and it can 2-hit KO something like Jirachi, which is
Yeah,
insane.
even
for the amount of damage it can do.
Even Fizz Def takes like 50.
Yeah, and you have like priority quick attack and stuff too, which is super nice when you have mons like Meowscarada that is like more on the frail side. Pick off like an Amherst. Not even pick off an Amherst. I think it does like 30 or 40 to an Amherst, right?
What,
Like
quick
it
attack?
does like good damage. Yeah, quick attack.
Quick attack does with Terra and Guts does like 70, dude.
So an Amherst? That's insane.
Yeah, it's a strong move.
Yeah,
It's like it's stronger than Scissor's Bullet Punch.
I forgot. Did you brought the cool fish to this match, didn't you? Or no?
No, I brought a really heat team. Like when I said I'm bringing a heat team, because my whole game plan this week is I'll reveal a little bit, but it's to win with Scizor. So like, that's the whole game plan of winning Nexus team, because Nexus team doesn't have a lot for Scizor. So I use Billy to get 50 to 80% off on Jirachi, to get 80% off on Ursaluna, or 100% if it's not defensive, and then end the game with Scizor. That's like the whole game plan. with Nexus team.
Literally, like you got to think about it, right? You look at Nexus side and it's like, okay, what's my best answer versus Scizor? And it's Talonflame, right? Talonflame with Flame Body and stuff like that. It's probably perhaps the best answer versus Scizor, unless you run a Jirachi that's able to withstand Scizor.
Sorry, that's 54 to 64 to Namorous. I'm sorry. I was thinking about the double edge, the Bandit Hustle set. Sorry.
Yeah, like you could bring a Jirachi. So I started bringing Jirachi like Fizz Def with Fire Punch and stuff like that. Even that was like sometimes not enough to take it out, especially with how the game goes and stuff gets weakened, and Scissor's more of like kind of a mid to late game mon that he'll probably bring out and try to put in the work, or whenever it can be set up. Like you think, okay, Talonflame, like I gotta bring that versus Scizor, but then you see mons like the Swampert. You have there's a really cool move on Cinderace that I remember he had versus the Talonflame, Lycanroc and stuff like that. Even the Thundurus, like there's a lot of mons on Joy's team that kind of makes Talonflame not the best in this matchup. Like Dancy as well, right? There's like there's so many mons that it's like Talonflame is great for that one mon, and you kind of are forced to bring it, but then at the same time it's like now it's like if he doesn't bring the Scizor, if he doesn't bring the right set or whatever, it's like kind of a wasted slot.
Yeah.
In my opinion, but
Shellsash Blastoise can definitely be a threat.
It wasn't Electro Ball. No, I don't even think Electro Ball would do much damage because it's based on speed, right? And so Electro Ball speed into Talonflame speed, it would probably do like maybe 15 to 20%. Maybe I'm being too generous. I don't know. I feel like that move wouldn't do much. But do you want to tell the move or do you want to save it? Maybe you save it, or I don't know if you clicked it actually in your game.
You talking about Cinderace's move?
Yeah.
It was Smackdown.
Smackdown. I didn't even know it got that until you showed it to me.
Yep. It doesn't make.
Yeah, I didn't even know it got that. It can turn into a rock type Protean Libero Smackdown.
Yeah, which is really cool because like Power Balls are very free in this game anyway. You can bring Bulletproof versus Luna, but like I can, I have high jump kick and options versus it too. But yeah,
super cool attack.
I brought some heat this week. Heat. Yeah. Owen mentioned it in Draft Notes because this Talonflame got smacked down too. That's my goat.
I was looking into some cool stuff with Talonflame and like potential upper hand Talonflame.
Yeah,
like Swords Dance.
that's cool for
you
like
could use that for versus priority. Yeah, for a Celerock, exactly. You can use that versus like Lycanroc or even like potential SD Quick Attack, Scizor or something like that. Upper hand, you just flinch it.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
I like it. I think it's really cool too. It's a sick tech. I think Blastoise runs Shell Smash with like Aqua Jet to like deal with Lycanroc and.
Yeah, we tested a Shell Smash variant with Shell Smash Max Attack Adamant Liquidation. I believe after Shell Smash, It didn't
Dude,
even
it
knock
didn't even
out
kill
something.
It didn't kill Cinderace. It didn't kill Cinderace
Yeah,
from like
wait,
88. Well, I wasn't fire type at the time, but like it didn't kill me from 88%, which was so freaking funny.
Yeah, like what? Like Cinderace just casually lived the +2 liquidation after it changed its type, and I'm just like, how?
Nah, exalted, but it's definitely an option.
How many Mons on your team have Chinese EV spreads for this one?
None. They're all calculated.
So all of them, or
no. Your Chinese EV spreads. You just say sometimes you just gotta put numbers here and they work. No, all my stuff is calculated. All of them are calculated. Every last one. That's why I go into the mock. That's why I go into the mock ready with my team, and then every crits me anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
If they were Chinese EV spreads, they would matter.
Envy literally crits me, by the way. I will say there was one mock where the specific Lycanroc I brought KO'd like 4 Pokemon of Envy's. And it was like my lead Lycanroc too.
I remember because it activated weakness policy and then got parried or something and it just died.
Well, you just revealed the weakness policy Lycanroc on Fort.
Oh, did you want to keep that secret?
Nah, that's fine. It's cool. Like I said, guys, my team is very heat this week. And I think it's also some of the best stuff I could bring, but it's also extremely heat, which is why I'm so hyped about the game.
Try harder? Yeah.
That's Big M.
This is what I love about Joey's team, right? It's because you look at the team, right, and it's like, oh, this team. People have given it the reputation of worst team in the league. And then you look at a game like Week 2 where he plays up against Playmore and has to bring the most out of the box sets possible to take advantage of what is arguably the top 2 team in the league. And so you're bringing all those kind of sets like that and you're winning games. So then you have to do that like every single week consistently. And he is bringing the heat, so he has to. For these kind of games like this where you're up against demon teams, you got to bring that.
It's really cool because
I
feel like my team's definitely. I still think my team's really good, but I also feel like I am the underdog for a lot of the games, at least team-wise. So it definitely has been pushing my boundaries in terms of what I'm building.
Yeah.
What do you feel like are the 2 most threatening mons on Nexus team? Meowscarada and Jirachi. Definitely. Jirachi, like Envy said, Fizz-Def can be very annoying to break. And Meowscarada is just really hard to switch into. A lot of fun stuff, too. I don't know if he can afford to bring Bandit into me. I think Protean or just regular Overgrow is best. But they're really, really good. I
have a question from you from the fans. The fans have been asking a question. I have about 300 people are telling me to ask you this question right now. They're all in the chat. So when are you gonna bring Dugong?
Bro, let me. I'm bringing Billy this week. That's enough. I still have to show after this week. I still haven't showed. I still haven't used Thunderous, and that mon won me a whole league, season 1.
Yeah.
I haven't used Basculin, and that was like the Terra Captain I'm most excited about in this entire league. I still haven't used it, and then I have to use Dugong. I still got like 3 Pokemon I still gotta bring, so don't worry. I'll use them.
Thanks, bro.
If I don't bring Basculin by week 5, I'm trading it away, and that'll be the first time I trade. Just kidding.
Okay.
I freaking love that mon. It's so cool, but everybody has such good Pokemon.
That's true. I mean, you have a great one too.
I mean, my other grass Terra Captain is just insane too. That mon's crazy.
Arboliva.
Also, I think Yancey is
good.
amazing as well. Like I really love it. Like without any Terra, I think it's still good. It's great with Terra too. You got a Chinese EV spread defensive Cinderace from Meowscarada. Cinderace doesn't need any EVs to live a Meowscarada hit. It's just Cinderace lives a Meowscarada's hit by using Cinderace. Like
it lives naturally. I remember I'm playing OU and it's like Cinderace versus Meowscarada or Meowscarada. Sorry, I have Meowscarada and I click knockoff. It doesn't OHKO with choice band.
Doesn't OHKO. So yeah. Anyway, fun matchup. I'm excited about this. Could Nancy Terra in this league? I think it'd be too broken.
I did not let
it. I actually think
training CS and all that kind of stuff.
It'd be sweeping every damn week.
Yep.
Uzi versus Leo, the battle of Sunday, as I'll call this. Who wins?
The battle of Sunday.
Is there any set where your Lycanroc lives a
Yes.
flower trick? Yes, there is.
The battle of Sundays.
Uzi, Leo. This is called the battle of the Sunday. These guys will play at deadline.
Always on the Sunday.
That's big. That's big Leo. That's big Uzi. Oh wait, deadline plus 2 hours. Shout out to Leo. So this game, this is probably one of the coolest games of the week, right? Two strong teams, bro. Two strong teams. Well, let me tell you what Pokemon's coming 100% from Uzi's side. Deoxys. There's no way.
It is.
There's no way Uzi is not bringing the pivot into every mon on that team.
Yeah.
Deoxys has to come. It looks
good.
It literally. It's not even that it looks good. Just all of Leo's Pokemon, the first three, Deoxys is the only mon that can live 2 hits from all of them. Only one on that entire team. He needs it as a pivot. He 100% needs to bring it as a pivot. I think.
I think if you run it SPDF, you probably sponge specs. 2 specs. Do you sponge 2 specs ice beams from?
Surely you do. Surely.
I feel like you.
I feel like you have to.
You do, but...
Let me look at Deoxys. I'm pretty sure it does. Let's look at Deoxys defense. OU utility. Okay, let's make it SPDF. Let's put that. Dude, it hella does. It hella does. It hella does. Iron Bundle. An Iron Bundle has to run. Yeah, pump this 44 to 52, bro. From timid specs. Crazy.
Bundle has to run. I think Bundle can run Modest this week because Dragapult is faster. Is Dragapult faster? I forgot. It is.
Yeah, Dragapult is faster. I don't know. I run Timid to be faster than Modest Pult, just in case Uzi wants to get greedy and run Modest Pult. That's what I would do. Outspeed that by 1 point.
You can't though. You can't run Modest. If Bundle is Timid, then you'll be slower.
Yeah, I'm just saying if Uzi wants to get greedy and runs Modest
That's true.
Pult.
They play the team of their mind games.
Yep,
yeah, I can see it.
I can definitely see it because look at the speed tier right under. The other speed tier right under is gonna be Persian. So if Bundle wants to outspeed Persian, you can do it. That's why I run Timid. Uzi, did you run plus speed nature or plus offensive nature on your Dragapult? Just want to know. I think you ran plus speed nature, but just in case you don't.
I have his thing. I'm gonna look at it.
Oh, you little cheater.
It's plus speed.
Plus speed?
Yeah.
How much speed EVs? Enough for bundle? Give me the speed right now. What's the how many EVs?
Uzi's in the chat. Uzi can tell you the speed.
No, just tell me the EVs he put on it. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Let me check. 208. Hasty.
So he went enough for bundle. Max speed bundle. Watch it be Scarf. Oh yeah, our booster. Anyway, Pult's amazing here. Like Pult's actually insanely good here. Just kills everything. Same thing with Chiyu. Chiyu is really freaking strong here. In the same way, I think Bundle is insane. Modest specs is just clicks.
Mm-hmm.
Is that even Manaphy? I think that's Fiona. It's Manaphy. It's 100% Manaphy, don't worry. Speaking of Manaphy, Tailglow Rindoberry?
Hey, that's a set we just used.
That's the set we just used in today's video. Tailglow
Check that
Rindoberry.
video out after this if you haven't seen it yet. If you haven't seen it yet,
definitely check it out. That
video
Gengar video was great. Me and Envy did it. I were in that video. I like Manaphy. I really like Manaphy. I think I think Tailglow plus Rindo is really strong. I think this is a game where they should less. I think Uzi can have Uzi has the luxury of focusing on defense. YouTube is not processing your membership. You don't know what's going on. Huh. It's alright, Skyla. Check your email. Maybe they might be blocking it too. Because we had Sky said the exact same thing. Sky and Skyla both having troubles with their membership. Oh no. Yeah, Rotom looks really good here. I was about to say Rotom
Skies are not looking so good right now.
Rotom fan is really good into.
You like that one?
Yes.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Phenomenal.
Thank you.
Rotom fan looks really good here.
Rotom fan.
Nice, great Tuss pivot. I really think if I'm Uzi, I literally bring my Chiyu Dragapult and just my Deoxys and just pivot back and forth into them as many times as possible. That's literally it. Because I think you want to out-offense Leo, and I think Leo wants to do similar, but it's a little bit harder. It's a lot harder. This battle is interesting, though, because if Leo wins, he goes 3-0, I believe, right?
That is true.
And then Uzi goes 1-2, and then
far not lost.
If Uzi lost this and he goes 1-2, his week 4 intro will be like storms outside, and he's like, "But I see a light at the end of the tunnel, and that light I'm there to grasp. I am Uzi." And then crazy music. It would make an insane story. So sometimes Uzi's my boy, but you sometimes want him to lose for the story. And he'd be like, "I went into a dark spiral," and you'll see him like in the fetal position in like at like a corner.
The little black the grayscale face of him like.
Don't predict your intro. Oh no! For the plot. But yeah, I don't know if it's a Persian.
I want if Shuckle the Uzi face. I want to see Shuckle do the Uzi intro. Just like nice little storyline, dramatic, showing his face. Just
Belly Dramazu is good, but I think it's really hard to set up. I think every mon on this team will do too much damage for it to kill. Like quite literally every mon. Plus like Overcrow if Intimidate lives it. Kill ain't even bad. Also Manaphy is right there, and Manaphy is fantastic in this game. Period.
Yeah, Manaphy's great. You know what I really like here? You wanna know what I really like?
I'm listening.
I like
CBS is okay.
the apple.
Yeah, Appleton's nice. I agree.
Terra Fairy apple.
The
Very
Chiyu
bulky.
answer with the thick fat.
Thick fat Chiyu answer.
Dragapult answer.
sponge.
Dragapult answer as well.
Dragapult answer as well.
That's actually why I like Okidogi as well from Uzi's side. It lives a hit from Ogerpon and KOs it back. Doesn't really care about Quill. It can have Rocky Helmet if he really wants to, so it can live a hit from that. He can also run Assault Vest or Scarf on it. I think AV is really good on it too. Uzi loves his AVs. Uzi has the freest B-roll ever. Just clip the stream and add a black and white filter, sadness and sorrow. If he wins, he brought back the haters. If he loses, the comeback art. Wait, no. I'm saying if he goes 1 and 2, then we'll see that week 4. I'm not saying I want him to lose. Just want to say how much I appreciate you guys letting the draft public so we can use it. Yeah, no worries, fam. I'm glad, Crocodile. That's awesome. Congratulations. I'm glad you're having a good time. Yeah, as always, the doc is down below so you guys can use it. Also, feel free to join the SPL Discord, which is down below. You can also join my regular Discord too. Give you notifications when everything's starting. Appleton's so freaking good, man. Oh, another one I like is Zapdos. Zapdos kind of sits on Azu, sits on Ogi.
It looks consistent. It's good against the Shaman.
Yeah, good against Shaman. Yep, good against Treads as well. Ice Spin's not gonna do a lot. You have Heat
Definitely
Wave.
good against Treads if you run it. Yeah, bulky and get Heat Wave and stuff like that. I mean, I could just see like 3 attacks Roost.
You think that
It's pretty
Uzi's?
consistent.
You think that Shuckle King's intro after getting Hydro Pumped 8 times is gonna have like him in like a rain suit outside with an umbrella? It's like this kind
And
of
a little like lightning outside.
yeah. This time I came prepared.
A trench coat.
Last week the weather didn't predict rain, and I suffered for it. Something like that. I don't know. But this week, I got it. No Terra Ice. No Terra Ice. Nope. I want to see Leo bring Cincino.
Why do you want to see that, Mon?
I freaking love that mon. I think it's so
Why don't
good.
you marry it?
I can't.
Because you're already married?
No, because it's not real. I'm already fucking married. 30 years old. It's not real. It's a Pokemon. Thank you.
Didn't stop you from kissing Latias.
I would not kiss Latias. Why did you say that? This is Envy's dream, by the way.
Wait, what do you mean? Huh?
It's just
What do you mean my dream? This is your dream.
for anybody who was here earlier in the stream, Envy said I want to go to a woman's retreat. Like, keep
Wait,
this
what?
keep this demon away from me. Just keep him away. Just hide everything. Ogerpon's really hard to switch into. I believe does it learn taunt? I feel like Ogerpon does learn taunt. I think taunt
Ogerpon does. Yeah, it does.
I think 3 attacked Ogerpon with Ivy Cudgel, Horn Leech, Play Rough, or Knockoff. Knockoff might even be better. And then taunt is insane. Like actually, because Deoxys has to come in as a pivot. Okidogi is also a decent pivot too. Yeah, I think it's really, really, really nice.
Wait, what's? Yo, everyone's making some crazy allegations right now.
That's wild, Cosmo.
That's crazy.
All I know is Chi about to cook. I think Leo's gonna leave Uxie at home. Them first two, a little scary. Oh yeah, Chan. That's the Lottie. That's the
Yeah, I
Lottie.
feel like both of these teams are so powerful. It's like, it's not like the sword and the shield are going against each other. It's the sword and the sword.
I feel
You see
like
what I'm saying?
I feel like this is gonna be a quick game. I think that this is gonna be a 15-minute game. What can Uxie do here? Die. They can run Culpa and Thunderwave stuff.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Yuxi in this matchup just because the first two mons on Uzi's team are Dragapult
Yeah,
and
literally,
Chiyu.
I'm not either. I like Okidogi X. Am I bringing AV Dugong for Kyurem this week? No. It does volley though, which is pretty cool. Doesn't take anything. Let's go pivot. Maybe in the future. I actually think
realized I found something.
I'm listening. Yeah, guard up is
Rain
good.
Dance boosted Overquill.
Yeah, it's not bad. It just doesn't KO Okidogi +2. Unfortunately.
Okey-dokey.
I don't know. This is a close as hell matchup. This is really close. I think it's gonna come down to who the hell is weakness posse is funny. Whose offense is who. I will say it's easier for Uzi to pivot into Leo's attacks because of the Deoxys. I also think, what do you think the Shaman is PU and when is it coming? Isn't it ZU? Stop asking about OnlyFans. It's Smith. Also, it's wild that it's just wild that it's ZU. I had no idea why I dropped all the way down. It's just wild.
What are your thoughts on Luminous Moss Zapdos?
No. Any other thoughts?
What are your thoughts on Cell Battery Menifee?
Why are you talking about the stuff that we did today? What we tried to do today? I don't know. Like I said, I want to give it 51 Uzi, 49 Leo, just because Uzi literally has Deoxys that pivots on everything. It could get overwhelmed, but also it just tanks the hits, threatens with status, threatens with spikes, and teleports out. I think that's all Uzi has to do most weeks is just teleport with Deoxys. And I think that it's harder to switch into Chiyu plus Dragapult than it is to switch into Iron Bundle plus Ogerpon. Exactly. They're free in the Tusk as well.
Does anyone want to leave a like on the stream?
I don't think everybody did because we have 524 concurrent viewers and only 124 likes. But I don't. It's cool.
Everyone, make Joey happy.
Sub Calm Mind bundle. Calm Mind? That'd be crazy. That'd be actually insane. Might as well give it Nasty Plot and Surf at that point too.
Thank you for the birthday wish. I appreciate it very much.
That's wild. No, it doesn't get Calm
This
Mind.
is going to be
It
an
doesn't.
interesting game. This will be an interesting
Appreciate
game.
you, Benjamin. Dude, I'm so hyped about this game because this is where Playmore has to bounce back, right?
Right.
It has to bounce back.
He did just come off of a loss versus you, a rough one at that, versus the hands of our Bolivia.
I will also say that I believe Chimpact. No. They're for week 4. Apologies. Let me just look again. Hold it. That would be for week 4, right? Okay. For right now, all transactions are for week 5. Week 4 is closed. There you go. Sorry. Never seen a better Electro matchup. Electro looks pretty good. It's not going to kill this. Thank you, Shuckle. Yes, okay, so Chimpact made trades for week 4, not for week 3. Just wanted to make sure we got everything right there. Whirlpool Fling Big Nugget. God, thank you. A few months I freaking love Reverum. I think Reverum's really good. Terra Grass is cool. So it can break through Vaporeon. Set up on Garchomp as well. I love Tornadus. Nasty Plot goes stupid here. I also think, like you guys said, Electrode's really good. Dominant loss like Playmore. Yeah, Hands is insane too. Hands does not die. It literally does not die. What do you think you bring here, MV? You think you got to bring Amoonguss, right?
Who am I right now?
If you're Playmore.
I'm Playmore. I think the Regenerator Amoonguss helps.
For Ogre.
It helps for Ogre, that's true. But...
I mean, you have to bring it, I also think, for, like, Hands and stuff, too. I don't know. It's weird.
I do like the Rocky Helmet
Amoonguss.
Amoonguss. Rocky Helmet in particular is really good just because, you know, you can actually get chip damage and stuff on mons like the Hands, maybe the Dragonite, I guess, could work.
I really like Metagross. Metagross kind of just clicks as well. It's a decent...
A Metagross set that I really like for this matchup that I just cooked right now is like an Iron Defense Body Press set with Grass Knot.
For Dozo?
Yep.
I think you ignore beating Dozo and you just bring Amoonguss plus Electrode.
I can see that too.
I think Iron Defense Body Press is good. I did
a video with
Agility Gross is nice too. Agility Gross is super strong. I know, I saw. It was a good video.
It's good too, yeah. Agility Gross is super good too. I do like the Iron Defense just because, I mean, you look at Chimp's team, right? And his biggest threats are physical attackers in Hands, Tinglu, Ogre, Dragonite, Arcanine, Hisuian.
Yep.
So like an Iron Defense that can easily catch a Mon or two off guard, probably knock him out. Really good Mon.
What stops Tornadus from offensive Tornadus? Like literally from clicking Bleak Wind or even if it's Specs, clicking Hurricane.
What stops it? Probably... I feel like a Wish Spadef Vaporeon or something like that, or some kind of Wish Vaporeon, because Vaporeon is naturally really bulky.
But if it's I don't even know if you can even bring Vaporeon in this game.
I mean, if you look, yeah, from an offensive perspective, when you see like Ogerpon and Iron Hands and stuff like that, probably not. But then you have to think like, okay, so what can deal with the Tornadus? Maybe you have to run specially bulky mons like Garchomp can sponge if you run it like very bulky. Maybe it's AV Garchomp.
I feel like it has to be Fizdef. Maybe it doesn't have to. Maybe it could be AV, but I think Garchomp is just, you need Garchomp's offense to beat with Hands because like Hands is insane in this game.
Yeah, it's really good.
Drifblim's really good too. Their Ghost Resist loses to Drifblim.
Oh, I thought you said Drifblim, and I'm like,
sorry,
is that an Apple evolution?
I'm sorry, Drifblim.
Drifblim, yep. Yeah, Drifblim is quite fantastic here with potential Calm Mind. Calm Mind looks so good actually with Terra. Wait, it looks incredible.
Insane. Wait, look, dude, like, doesn't it?
It looks
also,
incredible.
it can run Terra Fly. It can literally run Terra Fly, Terra Blast, and Shadow Ball and just kill everything. What actually stops it? Like, legitimately, right? You use Hands or Arcanine or Tinglu or Reverum to beat Glastrier, and then you just Calm Mind, Terra Blast or Drifblim and Shadow Ball and cook everything.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's bulky enough to live Garchomp's hit. It's bulky enough to live Val. Terrafly is really free. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, man.
Yeah, this is an interesting matchup because on both sides I can see like really good things. Like on Chimp's side, I can see that Torn puts in a lot of work, right? I think Iron Hands is fantastic because it can always take a hit and probably KO a Mon back. It can do at least a 1-for-1 trade, at least, right? Because Iron Hands is super bulky. Tinglu is gonna sit there, right? You run Heavy Slam or something, you can probably destroy the Valiant. You're gonna sponge every single hit, anyways.
I don't know. I just think like fly spam is insane in this one. Like literally Torn.
Yeah, Drifblim. Yeah,
insane.
literally. You bring a bunch of bulky offense on Chimp side, and then plus the Drifblim, and Drifblim, like you just get it in at the right time where you weaken enough mons, and then it puts in so much work. And then on Playmore side,
even Reverum naturally is good in this game, like just naturally, right? It doesn't really care. It has Overcoat, right, as an ability, so it doesn't care about Amoonguss. Can Parting Shot around, can get attacks off. It can even shift gear parting shot if it's not running Terra on it. Oh, yeah. Torn Hands is so good. Drifblim. I don't know. I'm giving this one actually to Chimp.
You give it to Chimp.
I think Chimp has I think Chimp's offense is... I think Playmore has an insane team, but I feel like Chimp's VGC team just matches it really well.
The offensive matchups, like the typing matchup especially, like you look at Chimp's team and it's like you look at Playmore team, he has good offense, but at the same time I don't think that there are a lot of mons that can deal with Chimp's team, right?
I don't think you bring Dragonite to this game because of Fairy, Electrode, because it can't kill Metagross at +1, because it has to Dragon Move to KO Garchomp or Ice Punch. I don't know, and then it has to do a Booster Vow. I don't think it's gonna break that. And plus Glass, I think Glass 100% comes, right? I think
Glacier looks so good though, but yeah, we have to admit Glacier looks so good.
Yeah, dude.
It just clicks.
Marvin, we're actually talking about opposing team matchups. Nobody forgets about you. We're just, we're kind of locked into the
draft. I thought you said you were 12 that thinks like an 18-year-old. What's going on? Isn't that what he said?
That is what Marvin said. But Terra Electric Glass for yeah, even Terra Electric isn't bad. That's another thing that I was thinking too, Shuckle King, right? Like Electro doesn't have to Terra. He brings, I think both of the Terra captains come, and like you don't have to Terra Electro to be good in this game. I get all. No worries, dude. Nobody's trying to like hate on you. We're just locked in on this matchup. We're literally just locked in.
That's right. Locked in. Talking about Pokemon.
That's it. Jug endgame clean here? No. I think Jug is too weak. I legitimately juggle this. Like, first off, that boy has to deal with Ting Lu. Alright? Let me tell you something. Ting Lu is a mon in this game that does not die. The only bad mon for Ting Lu literally on that entire team, minus all the super effective crap, is quite literally Glass. Like, these Earthquakes, offensive, he can bring... Chimp can run offensive Ting Lu as well. He can run offensive spikes and just click.
That's something I wish I did more when I had Ting Lu back in the day for draft. I wish I ran it more offensively. Like,
oh, shout out to the best Ting Lu user ever, Viz.
Yep.
We can use Bleak when it doesn't have to use Hurricanes. Oh, but you're talking about Jug. Yeah, Jug has to hit it because Air Slash ain't doing crap. Yeah, weakness policy trading Ting Lu as well is amazing for like Reverum or hands to have to deal with Skull Burns. This is nasty. And I actually I rate both of their teams for the one-time trivia, maybe. I actually rate both of their teams extremely high, right? Like Tar Heel's top 1, top 2. I also think Tar Heel has the best Terra captains, and I also think Chimpak has top 3 Terra captains, if I'm being honest. Like, their combo is so good. Drifblim is amazing. It's actually insane how good it is. And it's so fun to watch Chimp use it every week. I'm excited to watch it.
I would say that Chimp has the best Terra captains because I feel like Drifblim is kind of like one of those mons like Espeon and Farigiraf or something. It's just like it's so easy to cheese with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like Glass does it without cheesing though.
Yeah, but it's easier to know what to expect.
I also think that if this Electro doesn't go crazy this year, we're putting it down in points again. I feel like
it's been Glass year so far, right? Like
and that's the thing. Ben's team is so good that it's hard to like make use of Electrode, right? Like he has just great speed tiers, he has just great stuff.
I mean that's kind of the case for me, right? Like I've been enjoying Farigiraf so much more.
That you're not even using Flygon.
Yeah, like Flygon's great and all, but yeah, like Farigiraf has been so much fun.
Bro, just trade Flygon.
There's so many cool sets.
Legit. Like at this point, just trade Flygon. I'm so serious. Let's look for something and get rid of Flygon. Something that can like, bring with and without Terra. Because I feel like Flygon's so hard for you to bring without Terra. And like a lot of games
I like it though. I think I need it though for the ground resistance immunity. I need it for the ground switching. Fair. It's really good.
You know what you need for ground switching? Get you a Sinistcha.
Can I Terra with it?
Of course not. Are you crazy?
Can we make it so that I can Terra with it? Then I'll trade Flygon if I can Terra with it. No. And keep that one.
Yeah, I'll give you a demon. Unfortunately, Drifblim cannot use Minimize, and also you cannot Baton Pass stats in this. It's time to get Vivian. Joe
I might change my Terra type actually on it. Maybe I'll change it to a different Terra
Oh,
type.
Flygon?
Potentially. Maybe like Terra Normal Boom Burst or something? Or Terra.
Yeah, why
something
not?
else.
Shoot, F it. It's not like you're using. I feel like most test games where you've brought like Flygon, we haven't used it as much.
Yeah.
You get Terra Poltergeist. Ooh, you get the baby. Can I join the tournament? No, Joshua. It's already started. This is week 3.
Oh yeah, definitely I'm not trading Flygon. There's no way I'm trading Flygon. Flygon is a great mon.
Go on and trade Flygon. No, yeah, dude. Just bring Choice Band Earthquake Flygon. That's all you need. Start bringing it already. Choice
Maybe
Band
that's
Terra
good.
Ground. That's all you gotta do. Just start bringing Choice Band Terra Ground. The bad matchup you turn out. That's all you gotta start doing.
Misbag for Flygon's an interesting one actually. That mon got dropped, didn't it?
Wait a second. That's actually not terrible either. That gives you more
It's not.
Terra.
I get double ghost.
Yeah. Offensively, that's so nice too.
It's not bad, but
Ooh. Dozo also
not
looks
bad,
good.
not bad.
I'm not a huge fan of Dozo here because between Amoonguss, like Haze, Vaporeon, it's not that great. I also think Dozo cannot Terrasilize, so will never beat Amoonguss. In that regard, though, if you can weaken Metagross, I think Calm Mind Comfy looks cool with store power. I like how Aim said too late to join, like it is in the Legacy League. Yeah, it's too late. You had to be in draft 7 years ago.
Yep. Trade Flygon for Terra Mightyena. Ooh, that's a really cool. Oh, that's actually a really good
Do
one.
you think you're ever going to bring Vulpix to a game before week 8?
I mean, oh, before week 8?
Yeah.
I like how you added that in. You know. Let me see. Possibly. You know, it is possible because I feel like the functionality of Vulpix versus a team where I can buff Raging Bolt. It could be good. Would I do it though? Maybe. I think it's great for Tropius. Obviously, I have to bring Tropius at some point. I gotta use all my mons. So maybe. But, I mean, it's 1 point, right? Like, what can I do? Switch it for another little baby?
Yeah.
It's literally just something I have to... It's like the best out of the worst, you know what I mean?
Fair. Fair. I don't know. I would like to see you bring those Pokemon more.
I do too.
I think they put in work. Maybe 1 week I'll. Oh, time to vote on the Kyurem suspect. I just got tagged.
You bring Dugong?
No, I'll bring Dugong no matter what. I have no reason not to.
Nice.
But I'm about to vote on Kyurem. Okay, I have voted on Kyurem. Host reply.
Cute 'em.
Yeah, I would like to see you bring more of them. Them mons, them heat mons.
Mm-hmm.
Amo, 1 week we gotta go really easy on MV, so he brings Vulpix.
Yo, really easy just so I'm winning with them on. And so I feel so good. I just so, feel so good.
It's not even
actually crazy.
it's not even sabotaging. It's more giving you confidence in Vulpix.
That's actually crazy.
It's more so giving you confidence. I actually think like I'm so high key serious. Your team is good enough where you can get away with Vulpix just giving you Sun. Like legitimately, there's so much you can do for it. I'm so.
I probably
serious.
can. I probably can.
I think you have the mods or so, and you just baton pass it and get the hell away. That's it. I'm sure Vulpix will be fine.
No, I think it can. I definitely have faith in it. I will bring it. Right? I will bring it.
Before week 8?
Before week 8, I'll try to bring it, yes.
No, he like just changed words. I'll try to bring it. If every mock we do from now on doesn't start with Vulpix on your team, I'll be mad. No, but
okay, I'll bring it.
This matchup though, I really think you'll get a lot out of it, dude. I really think you have not used Tropius enough yet.
That's true. I haven't tapped into it yet. It's only like the first few weeks.
And
I'll ease into
it was fire. That one time it was fire. We're talking about Envy's team. Pretty sure if Envy is good for playoffs, I could convince him better. Maybe.
That 100% would convince me. Yes, 100%.
How many wins playoff?
I can see myself bringing it. I can see it.
Well, you have really
How
good
many more
differential, right? So you would need 4 wins to minimum cut off for playoff, right? 5 is guaranteed.
5 is guaranteed.
5 wins is
Yeah.
guaranteed. 4 wins with good differential is basically guaranteed.
Okay, so give me 5. Let me get 5 wins first.
4 wins though, with like plus 10 differential is almost damn near guaranteed playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so if the matchup is good for it, I'll bring it. Otherwise, I'll just try to force myself into it when I have enough wins for playoffs, or if I feel confident enough.
Yep. Let's check for Comfy. It's going to be Metagross, but that's what I was thinking. I think Comfy's actually really cool here if it can just overwhelm, because there's a lot that overwhelms Metagross. Like, I really, like, Hands here is getting a kill. I feel like Iron Hands always gets a kill. And I feel like that cannot be stopped, you know? I feel like Iron Hands just literally clicks. Like, quite literally clicks. So I'm really excited about this game. Very much so. Chimp getting the draft, always been really fun. Sarah Ledge is cool. I don't think it's strong enough to, like, I don't even know if you risk bringing it, though. Where it doesn't knock out Arcanine with Shadow Sneak, so Arcanine head smashes. Doesn't knock out Ogerpon, doesn't knock out Dragonite. Bulk Up is good, but then that doesn't beat Dozo. From there.
I potentially see a matchup where I think it can be good. So
Yeah.
I see one. I see a few actually. Yeah, I see some. I'll cook for that. Yeah, for sure. I see a Vulpix something going on here.
He has to bring offensive chop instead of defensive. What stopped Arcanine from clicking buttons? I think he has to bring I think it's a mixed one. Like, I think he has to bring a lot of HP on it, or like speed and HP with Rocky Helmet. I think that type of chop has to come for Reverum, for Iron Hands, for Arcanine type of thing. So chop only needs to outspeed Arcanine, right? It only needs to outspeed Arcanine, and then from there it doesn't care. I don't know. This is tough. Metagross is definitely good though. I agree. I'd say this is more like 55 Chimp, though 45 Ben. I feel like Drifloon goes crazy, and I feel like he has a lot to overwhelm. But I think that Ben is a really strong player, and I'm sure he's going to bounce back as well. And both the Terra Captains are so good here, so I'm kind of excited about that. Is there any matchup, like, what's your favorite matchup of the week? If you have to go through all of them.
Favorite matchup of the week.
I'm going to show you them, by the way. So you got this guy. You got Uzi versus Leo. Pokemon versus Nexus. It's Gator versus Kyle. Envy versus Seabad. Shady versus Drewby. And Shuckle King versus Hayden. For me, it's the Battle of New York I'm very excited about.
Oh, the Shady versus Drew. Yeah, two great friends.
Two best friends.
Playing against each other. Best friends.
I want to see if Hayden can overcome Baxcalibur. Uzi versus Leo is also a highlight game of the week. Legit, yeah.
Strong teams game. Yeah, strong teams. That'd be cool. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that Hayden has a lot of tricks up his sleeve that he could possibly bring. So that'll be a match that I, definitely am curious about. Also, I think Playmore versus Chimp is gonna be a strong one.
Oh,
right?
that's a good one.
I feel like
that's a deciding one, right? Like Chimp had just lost to Latios with Tinglu.
Yeah, it's literally.
It's a bounce back game. It's a bounce back
battle. It's a bounce back battle. Exactly.
I gotta see who gets the first win back after losing last week. So this is big.
Ooh.
It's epic.
Interested to see Envy to stop Seabed and the Fire Dog. Yeah, that's a tough one. We'll see.
Need the main protagonist to come back strong. Who's the main protagonist? Me, Shuckle King. He's talking about me. This is my hero, Academia. This is my.
I'm the villain.
I'm just here. Big Billy.
Big Billy. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of great games for this coming up Sunday. Yeah, Sunday's gonna be exciting to see them all.
Squawkabilly. That's what I'm saying. Me and Billy, we go way back to the sandbox.
You go way back?
To the sandbox. Yo, why'd they get rid of dual wing beat on Dragonite? Joey's the one side character like Master Roshi. First off, that's very not nice. Why? Secondly, Roshi when he's serious was the GOAT. Thirdly, why do I Master Roshi? What did I do?
Dragonite gets aerially.
If anything, Envy's Master Roshi. This dude's talking about going to the women's retreat.
Wait, I don't know the context of who this character is, so I mean,
So Master Roshi is this big buff guy, MV, that he runs around and he can look at people and he has the power to like insta death them, like literally insta death
ooh,
them.
sounds strong.
So he has the power to insta death them, and he has a third hand, like it grows out of his back, right? So he usually runs around with a monkey staff, because he's the Master Roshi, the monkey Master Roshi. He runs around with a monkey staff, and if he doesn't feel like insta killing you, he'll toy with you. He'll literally toy with you with the monkey staff. So I guess you are basically the villain.
Kind of. I have an Annihilate too, which is
basically the monkey power. Yep.
Okay. I mean, I do like to toy with my opponents a little bit. Okay. Not bad.
He's a strong character. He also beat people he shouldn't in the Tournament of Power, which is wild. You can't tell Envy to think about Jiraiya. He doesn't know who Jiraiya is.
It sounds like you just told me a bunch of baloney.
No, he did defeat people he shouldn't have in the Tournament of Power. But yes, I definitely did lie to you.
Come on.
Wait, and I said he's a big buff man. He is. In his true form, he's big and buff. He does not have a third arm. He does use a staff, though. He's the turtle hermit. I'll tell you after the stream is over. Yeah, Uzi, please go tell Envy.
He's like the turtle from Kung Fu Panda.
No, because he's immortal. Damn near. That's Big Roche. Roche would probably want to kiss Latias. Thank you.
That's Joey.
No, I don't. What's wrong with you? Why are you always asking for this stuff?
Don't you remember the origin story of where this came up? We were talking about the Mons that are like returning or something like that.
Yeah.
And you said that it was your favorite movie.
It is. That movie's so cool. And, like, not only is it cool for Latios and Latias, but it also made Kabutops look so sick. Who's my favorite character
the
from
fossil
DBZ?
that was like flying around. I remember that.
I like Tien a lot. Tien's my favorite abridged character. No, I nicknamed my Billy. Billy's just Billy this season.
Billy.
I was going to name it after everybody, but I was like, you know what? This is Billy.
You could have named it every Billy.
Billy? Billy 1, Billy 2, Billy 3, Billy Boy.
Ooh, you could have named it Billy in Me.
No.
Why not? That would have been a great nickname.
Thank you. There you go. So Billy needs his own name. Billy. I'll just spell Billy differently because they're all family. Billy and me is all crazy. My favorite Pokemon movie is the first. Mewtwo's a real one. Yeah, it was fun. Obviously, we all love that movie. Or growing up, at least. It was great. I'm so excited about this weekend for SPL. The watch together. And then I think on Monday, if I'm not mistaken, we're starting Emerald Crowd Control. So you guys get to control the game. It'll be me, Snark, Shofu, and Shizzy, I believe. So that'll be a lot of fun. I think that starts Monday, though. I can't be sure, but I believe that starts on Monday.
Didn't you tell me that was starting another time, but then I think you played a different game? Oh, Power World, right? Yeah. I remember.
Thank you for streaming, guys. I had a sour evening, so I'm glad online you. Hey, no worries. Wait, were
hey,
you
listen, it's just one day. Hope your weekend goes way better.
Yeah. Wait, are you talking about for the whole... Were you just here the whole time, Hash Brown, or did you just come in? I've been iffy about it, Beast, if I want to cover other SPL. Like, I kind of want to, but kind of don't. I don't know what time. It'll probably be at 11.
The SPL we all know and love today is the Shuckle Premier League, the league we're in. And every weekend is the most exciting time of the week because it's when we all upload.
Should call him Bully? Maybe I'll make one of them Bully. I'll be Billy. Kuku MV it has a confirmed date. Should we actually tell them the confirmed date?
Yeah, we can tell them right now. It's the end of the stream.
Yeah. Skyla just became an insane friend. Oh, shoot. It happened. That's my goat right there. All right, Skyla. You already know what's about to happen. For those that don't know what an insane friend is, it is my highest tiered friend. Skyla's been saying she was going to get it this month, and she got it.
That's wild.
That means
What does that mean, Joey? Tell him.
Well,
Tell them all.
It means we're going to be working on videos, thumbnails, titles, get a video as well. Joey worked. We're about to cook facts. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you, Skylar. Thank you so much as well. Well, that's if Skylar wants to do a video with me, but we're gonna do a lot of stuff other way. But thank you, Skylar. You goat. Just came in. What happened to my bank app was opening without my permission, so I had to make sure it wasn't security. Damn, Hash Brown. I'm so sorry that happened. Okay, so that's terrible. I'm glad it wasn't actually William, Dollar Bill. Lots of potential here. Billiam. Oh yeah, every time I bring Billy, I just name it differently. I'm excited. Can you send me
and change the colors?
Skylar, if you finish what you were working on, can you send it to me? Yeah, I will change colors. I will literally change it every week too.
Yep. Different colors, different names.
Yep. Different everything. Just figure out.
There's a billion combinations. You like that one? You like that one?
Yep. A billion.
A billion.
That's billion. That's crazy. Tomorrow morning to the afternoon? Okay, perfect. Yeah, then I'll look at it once I come back. Wild. That requires multiple Billy brings. I know, it's just so hard because like Billy's fire, right? But Arbalive.
Ooh, you can nickname your Billy Arbelieve.
I believe. I saw her face. Hey, Kaylin. You kind of made it to the end. But we'll talk a little bit more. We're actually about to announce. So, Cooking with Envy. Remember Pokemon Challenges tournament? I do. It's the thing that made me play tournaments that year. It was a great time. All right, so Cooking with Envy, officially the start date of it will be March 1st to 3rd, which is technically the last, because if we didn't have 29 days, it would be literally the last weekend of February. But yep, so March 1st to 3rd, we'll be Cooking with Envy. Well, like not every day. I'm gonna go to his place, and then
we'll do different stuff.
We'll
cooking
do
is like
we'll
the
do
big
cooking.
Saturday.
We'll do Korean barbecue. We'll walk around, vlog, stream from there, things like that. Should be a good time. I'm gonna drive up. I missed the Dawn. The Dawn. He was not a Legacy Draft League player, fam. So what are we cooking? I have no idea. You know what? I'm actually gonna let Envy take the reins, because what I want to cook, Envy can't eat because he's lactose intolerant. He doesn't want to die from me. So it's like,
unless we can like use different ingredients to make it.
No.
Yeah, we can.
No, bro. Your substitute crap is just so bad for what I want to make.
Wait, why? No, I think. See the stuff that I'll get.
Hey,
that'll substitute. It'll be good. It'll be good.
No, it won't. You're gonna bring me some Parmesan cheese. It's gonna taste like shit.
Either way, it'll be good.
Do you have
I'll
have non-cheese Parmesan cheese? Yeah, just tolerate the lactose. Like, what are you doing? Just grow the fuck up and tolerate the lactose. What the fuck?
I want to be alive for the stream. Like, I actually want to be in the
Fine,
stream.
be alive. Like, all right, Envy, you got anything to say from the bathroom? He approves. He approves. We get an EpiPen on deck and we get you some.
Joey's just gonna take over my entire apartment. He's just gonna yeah, this is my apartment now. You stay there.
I'll start it with this, like clapping. Okay, guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is my brand new bachelor pad. It comes with a bachelor.
It comes with a bachelor in the bathroom.
This is not what I thought I signed up for. Where are the ladies? Oh man, it's gonna be a good time though. It's gonna be a very fun time. Obviously, there's a lot of. Dude, I tried going to my gym yesterday to do the thing, and my key would not let me in. I was so mad.
Oh, try to work out or whatever?
At the gym, because that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, I got a gym. My key works.
Oh yeah, emergency room envy would be so freaking not funny. It won't be funny at all.
Emergency room.
But if it was like for lactose, it'd be funny. Anything else is not. But if we purposely did that. All right, guys, 1,000 members and envy eats cheese.
No, yo, that's actually great.
If we get 50 gifted subs right this minute, Envy will eat mozzarella cheese. The ladies are all at the treat. You're right. That's where Emily wants to go.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna want to go after eating all that cheese.
Oh man. He remembers to pay the medical bills. Facts.
That's true.
He said, "Bet I'm on it, sir." Calm down, grape juice.
Yo, I know grape juice is gonna just end me, bro.
How many cents for
I
Envy to eat a
know.
whole block of cheese and some milk? So I mean, it's just gonna hurt your stomach, right? You're gonna use the bathroom. You're gonna suck. You're gonna feel like shit.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Okay, I'm glad it doesn't kill you.
Nah.
Because for 50 subs, we can get him to eat cheese.
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna have a great time. It's
It's gonna be good. We'll do some Korean barbecue. I know you said other people want to pull up as well.
Potentially,
No,
yeah.
Sunny, Wednesday. Go ahead, sorry.
But yeah, potentially we could do that. I could call the local Pokemon people or whatever, or like any of our mutual friends or whatever in the area. Could do something like that. We could even so another idea. We could even just go do a little bit of wine tasting here and there, just like take some sips, taste wine.
Taste wine.
Yeah, the winery. We can go there. You can set up the little vlog,
Slow
the
vlog.
stream, and then we just take turns like tasting wine. You see which one's your favorite. Let me go out, sit outside.
Stare at the sunset. Hold hands. Hold hands.
Yep. We could do something like that. I have something like that in my area. We could do a little bowling competition. Although we gotta be careful of that because if they're playing music, you don't want to get
Yeah, Envy does want to take me out on dates. That's what it sounds like.
yeah, you know.
I want you
Little,
I want you to meet my friends. This is what Envy said. You're gonna come over to my house. You're gonna meet my friends. Dress up nice. I'm gonna take you to get some wine, and then we'll go bowling after. You'll like that, and then you'll come home and sleep in my bed. That's what Envy. This is what Envy just said to me.
No, you are getting.
This is what Envy just said to me.
There's a nice couch. Actually, the most. What was interesting? The most expensive furniture that I have in my apartment is a really nice leather couch. And you will be having the couch.
I love
I'll be
leather
taking the
couches.
bed.
Yeah, dude, I'm fine. I can sleep on the floor too. I don't really care. I just need a blanket. I don't even need a pillow. I just need a blanket, so I'm not freezing. And if I am,
Yep.
I'll just put my arms inside my hoodie like a turtle. I can't meet Envy's parents because his dad hates me.
No, he doesn't. No, he does not.
Envy's dad like viciously.
He just laughed. He laughed at us like once when we did some investment stuff. He just laughed at us once.
He hates me
That's
so
it.
much with a passion. I wouldn't get drunk. Why does Envy's dad hate me? We got into a fist fight a while back. He said some mean things to Envy, and he thought because he was his parent, he could talk to him that way. And I had to remind him that Envy was 28 at the time.
When was this? Oh, maybe. I don't remember that.
Okay, Torch.
When was the fist fight?
Yep, I won though. Bullet punch. Just aside, it's gonna be a good time. He called Envy Master Roshi. It's gonna be a really good time. Have some fun. We'll do whatever. I don't really care. I'm probably gonna be leaving like early-ish Sunday afternoon though, just because I want to beat the traffic before.
Yeah,
I
100%.
But it'll be a good time.
Yeah, we can get like a brunch or something like that from the place.
Something like that.
Get some food before you travel back.
Yep.
Yeah, because I got to do like usual groceries and stuff anyway.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Sunday for Monday.
And plus, you got Monday as well coming up.
Yep. No, it'll be great.
Dynamo stats. Look what Dynamo said. Are you sure it wasn't because he said mean things about Envy and he had to defend his honor like the comment section? Oh man. He did get Persona 3.
I did get it. When I went to
You're gonna play it right after this.
Yeah, I just tweeted it. I tweeted it out. It just got delivered this evening, so gonna be playing that tonight. Started tonight. Continue it tomorrow. Play it through Sunday. Yeah, this weekend it's more chill.
Yep. What up, Sav? Made it to the end.
This
buddy.
weekend's more chill.
Anyway, it's gonna be a good one. I'm excited. Since way back since 14 watching content. Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be a good one. I appreciate everybody coming through. Thank you. Make sure you leave a like on the stream, by the way, before you leave. Help us out. Takes 2 seconds. It's free. We have 500 people here. Less than 200
Subscribe
likes,
to Joey. Subscribe to myself.
Yep, sub to MD as well. Sub to every single
get
coach as
100K.
well. Check out every single coach, and if you missed all the other games, check them out as well. But of course, everybody will be uploading their Week 3 games on Sunday. I've been loving that everybody's consistent with it. Everybody's been playing. Everybody's been ahead. It's been a fantastic season. I hope you guys are enjoying SPL Season 3. Please, like I said, go check out every single coach down below. Give them more views on their battle videos and everywhere. Give Chimp back, Gator, MV, Shady, everybody. Just give them as much as you can. And, yeah, have a fantastic night, guys. If I don't see you tomorrow for a stream, I will see you Sunday.